Hey, we're here with Karen, and we are, look at this weather. Can't ask for better than that, can you? And we're also at an event, which is Cornwall Blood Bike's 10th anniversary event.
Awesome event.
Awesome. New bikes, buses, food, pasties, and Karen, and her dad and her husband.
And we rode here.
On what?
My second bike.
Times have changed, haven't they?
They have.
So, you did your CBT, how do you find that?
Nerve-wracking. First time on a geared bike. Fairly difficult, but good. And wet.
It was monstrously wet.
It was really wet.
And then we did the direct access, all done through Damerals, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Who were the guys there? Gary and Paul? Pete, who looked after you. We did the test up in Bodmin. How was that?
First time round, not so great, but, you know.
So why was that not so great? What happened?
No, the course itself was fantastic, but the nerves got the better of me on the module 1 and the U-turn. So I put my foot down, literally put my foot down, and that was that. So I got delayed by another 2 weeks to go and retake the module 1. You came along to that one.
I gave you some wise advice, didn't I? This is the last time you'll ever have have to put your foot down.
Yes, you did. You said, just think if you do one more U-turn, you'll never have to do another U-turn ever again without putting your feet down. And I remembered, so.
And then we did what? The test itself?
We did, which was the bit I wasn't as worried about because I'm happier out riding. But that was okay. I think I got a dry day.
You did. It was a nice day. It was windy, I think. But
yes.
it was a good day.
Yeah, it was. Part 2 went great. I don't know, Bodmin Test Centre, the only thing when you start and they say we're going to either turn left or turn right, and if you turn left, you're straight away doing a really horrible angled hill start out of the test centre. And obviously, I'm going to get that option, aren't I? So as soon as we started off, we said, Karen, we're going to go out and turn left. I thought, well, this is it, it's over. But as soon as I did that, yeah, the ride was really good. It was really good. And he was very complimentary.
Yeah.
I haven't told many people about that. I have.
I bet you have. And why not?
Yeah.
So you've done your test. And what was the bike you had at the time?
So I went out and got a Honda Rebel 500 because I wanted a nice, even though I was unrestricted, I wanted I thought a nice compact size, medium range engine just to get used to.
That lasted a week, didn't it?
Well, Damerals said they'd see me back in 6 months and they saw me back in 2. So, but I really loved the bike. So all I did was simply just change it up for the 1100.
Look at this monster.
This is Billy.
Billy?
Yeah, the Rebel, yeah. Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. So how are you finding it? How long have you had this now?
2 months.
You did much on it?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. When you've done all your tests through absolutely extreme, horrible weather, rain, sideways, floods, suddenly going out and waiting for a sunny day doesn't become a factor. It's just...
Let's go for a ride.
I bought myself the whole Richter all-in-one boiler suit and I just pile on the layers underneath and whack that on and I'm pretty much waterproof.
That's what we like to hear, isn't it?
I'm waterproof from head to
Yeah,
toe.
we're not any of that fair weather riding rubbish.
No, and I thought I would be, but I'll say we're doing all the course and the test in such horrendous weather. You kind of just push it to the
So now that's all
side.
done, do you think that test helped you in your riding?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. A friend's son, he's just done his CBT and he wanted to go straight in and do the DAS. And I said to him, you've got to get I did 2 years just practicing with the 125. You've got to get a good year, if not 2. And he was then, well, I'll just go straight do the test. I don't need to be taught. I'll just do. And I was like, no, you do need to be taught. They teach you so much. And he's just a young lad with no real driving experience. And I had the driving experience, but they taught me everything, like just so much. It was good. And confidence more than anything.
Well, you doubled the size of your bike in 2 months. Well, that's phenomenal. Most people don't do that. So I'm really pleased. How do you find it though? Easy to ride?
Yeah.
Why is it easy to ride?
I'm cheating, aren't I? I'm not cheating. It's easier because it's bigger and I feel like I've got a better centre of gravity. The whole bike is more balanced than the smaller bikes. And obviously I've gone for dual control, so I don't have to think about changing gears unless I really want to, which wasn't a conscious decision. In fact, I blame Damerals because they made me go and test drive it for a laugh and I come back and bought it.
So it's got the DCT version on it, which Karen was worried about. I don't know why. It's a cracking bit of kit.
Yeah.
And it learns how you ride.
I feel like a bit of a fraud.
Not
Like
at
I've
all.
just spent all that time learning to ride a geared bike.
Absolutely
and then
not. Because all they've taught you is the rules of the road and basically how to ride. The gears, you know, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm very excited for it, for what's going to happen next.
we want to do some long journeys across like to France and stuff. And so I just said to Ads, like he's been riding for over 20 years. And I said, if I've got one less thing to think about, then it'll be more pleasant for all of us. And the very few, oh my God moments I've had, I've nearly always been in the wrong gear at that point. So I said, like, those moments will still come, I'm sure, but I will have one less thing to think about whilst I sort myself out of them.
But those oh my God moments, I mean, going from your past training, you know they can be mitigated
Yes.
by extra training,
Yes.
which is, sort of leads us on to a little something
Yeah.
else, isn't it?
Gonna
What's
do
your
it.
plan now then?
Rospa with you guys.
Rosper, going to sign up to do Rosper, the advanced rider course.
Absolutely.
Toby's going to be your tutor and we're going to film it all the way through. Have you got any concerns about that or worries or?
No, and not in a ego way, just no, because it's you guys and I'm quite happy that you're just going to teach me
That'd
some
be
more.
my first worry.
You're just going to teach me more though, aren't you? And it's,
With your background in cars and all the rest of it, all we're going to do is give you some different options with advanced riding. The rules are the same. And the book you're going to use is Roadcraft, which is what is used by lots of organisations, emergency services and everything. So it's just a little tweak for bikes. But I think you'll be impressed by how much your confidence will grow.
yeah, no, I'm excited for that. I'm excited. I just want to feel safer and safer. And I want to learn more about the positioning. I'm always put in the front when I'm out with Adam and Dad. I'm always put in the front, like kick to the front, because otherwise you'll have to keep up with us. But that means I've got no one to learn from. I've got no one to sort of visually follow and see where they take the corners. And so I'm interested to learn all that stuff because it's going to be completely different to in a car, isn't it? Well, not completely different, but.
So it sounds like you're quite excited by it. Is there anything that worries you about doing the course?
As always in my world, that I won't be good enough.
Oh, God. I've never seen
That's
you
all
so
right, that's
depreciating,
standard.
self-depreciating. You can't self-sabotage yourself before you even do the course.
I do all the
No,
time,
you'd be brilliant. You'd be really good. And the course is designed to take people, I mean, you're the best case because you've got no bad habits. So it will take you right the way through and you'll come away from it going, wow.
Oh, I did wonder if you meant to have like X amount of years of riding experience before you progress.
Typically when you
on.
get a person who's signed up to the advanced rider course, they've got lots of years of experience underneath them. I mean, you're the gold star for us because we can teach you everything.
The right way first.
But we don't have to break many habits. You know, you've got people when you're constantly sort of getting on at them going, oh, you don't want to do it that way, you should be considering this or whatever. And they go, well, I always do that. And I have an analogy, but I won't use it because it will annoy people if I use it, but you'll get to understand it. But we're really looking forward to taking you out. How did you feel as a lady doing the motorcycle course, which is typically a very male-orientated environment, isn't it? But I know you did do your CBT, not your CBT, was it with your friend?
Yeah, I did my CBT with Izzy and she actually did the direct access with me as well. So it was us two and a male. But Izzy and the guy passed the module 1
Pure
straight
luck.
away.
Pure luck.
So actually when I went back to resit it, I was on my own, flying solo. But as a girl, no, actually, they didn't make me feel like I shouldn't be there at all. And since then, we've been out and done the blood bike charity ride actually from Plymouth, where the female biker club over in Plymouth signed me up there, and then on the day there's an online, was a Rebel 500, I've had to leave it now, there was a ladies Rebel 500 group that are actually coming down to talk.
You're even more rebellious now, you got an 1100.
And that was all for women, and they swept me up and signed up to that, and we've been out on a couple of the organised rides, and I'd say it's a good 50-50 split on those days out. There's so many women out there riding.
Because I think it's still a mental thing, or a mental thought, a stumbling block, a barrier to lots of ladies riding, because you see more men out riding, but when you actually get into it, it's not the case.
No, they're all friendly, and they're probably more likely to come over and talk to me because I am a girl.
We're in Rospo, down in Cornwall, we've made a very conscious decision to try and promote ladies into riding, haven't we? There's a motorcycle Facebook group called Kerno Maids, and we've done two years now on the run. We've done training days up at Perranporth Airfield, and we've had 40 riders have turned up, and we're doing really basic skills with them of, basically just pushing a bike, showing how somebody can get on a bike, and making it all easy for them. Not this macho, let's ride as fast as we can and brake as hard as we can. And because of my background in training people, I am desperate to get, well, not desperate, makes me sound really sad, that, doesn't it? But to encourage more ladies into this scenario, I think is very important. I get touring, we get loads of ladies come on the tour, and the lack of confidence, you spend quite a while trying to get them to build it up. By the end of it,
it is confidence.
Yeah.
It's definitely a confidence thing, and I don't know if that's confidence being surrounded by men or just confidence in general as a women, because we feel like we're doing a man's thing.
Yeah.
This was, when I was brought up, this was what men did. Men rode bikes. Women went on the back.
Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. So, Karen's going to sign up to ROSPA. We're going to start a training. Toby's going to be a tutor. We'll video it all the way through, right through to your test. And the thing about it is there's no set amount of rides to go on. There's no time limit. It takes you a year, it takes you a year.
You get to spend all that wonderful time with me.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, we'll edit that bit out.
I've been looking at Bike Safe as well. And again, when you say about the ladies thing, because they do specific ladies' day only, and then mixtures, and I'm torn.
Bike Safe is an excellent thing to do. I mean, where else are you going to go and ride with a policeman who's got so much training experience, and he's going to give you some pointers?
Yeah.
But I think if you went and did Bike Safe, you'd then go, if I really want to improve, I've got to sign up to some extra training, which is what you're going to do anyway.
Yeah,
but Bike Safe is amazing.
Yeah.
And Biker Down is the other one, isn't it? For first person on the scene at an accident. How are you going to treat people? That's another one to do. So we're looking forward to getting Karen signed up, get her out on the road, and we might even get a ride out today, perhaps.
Yeah, and we also need to look at what kit you're buying, so that'll be a video at some point, won't it?
Yeah.
And then you on your journey, no matter how long or short that is.
We'll see you in a bit.
You'll enjoy every minute, I promise.